Rise in my star seeds, rise in power. What's goody? It's Illy Boy Pope with another illuminating rant. This is the third or fourth day. I don't really go by time, you know. Like, time doesn't exist, so to construct the time, I don't really keep track of it that well. But hey, to each his own. We in the third or fourth day of the 21-day challenge. I can honestly say it's going great. Like, the reason you know it works, and raising your vibration is because currently I'm going through a little bit of a harder time than usual, dense energy, you know what I mean? Like, just not an easy time. It's a strong transition. A lot of signs, a lot of spirit messages, a lot of spirit guides have been contacting me, pushing me towards my greater good, you know what I mean? Yeah. And like I said in the previous videos, you gotta be okay with being uncomfortable. You gotta be okay with being uncomfortable. Because when you're uncomfortable, that's when great change happens. That's when evolution happens. And that's something you gotta really remember. When Kobe Bryant was training to be Kobe Bryant, he had to go through a phase of being uncomfortable, being accepting of his weaknesses, being accepting of his strengths. He didn't allow his strengths to stay stagnant. He didn't let his weaknesses stay weak. He worked on them. Years and years of work. We live in a fast food society. We're not living in a home-cooked meal society anymore. We have to go back to the basics. We have to go back to the root of our reality, which is home. Heart. Home is where the heart is. We have to live through the heart. Now, we got to understand that we are a fractal from the flower of life. We are a walking tree of life. There's an analogy that talks about when you plant a seed of a tree and you come back the next day, the most you might see is maybe a couple of roots sprout out of the seed, but it takes that tree years and years to even start growing. It takes that tree years and years to grow big. It takes years and years for that tree to manifest its true potential. And even when that tree falls, even when that tree is no longer quote-unquote alive, it still is alive because it gives life to other species of animals and plant. Just as your body does when you die. There is no die. There is no death. There's only life and afterlife. And after that life is more life. Our God, our universe, our creator is infinite. There's life after life. And that is it. God is the Alpha Omega. God is the beginning and the end. God is infinite. And God never ceases. His fire never ceases to burn. So why should you? That's Illy Boy Pope. That's an illuminated rant. I love all of y'all from the bottom of my heart. Manifest your destiny because your destiny is trying to manifest you. Illy and out.